Welcome to Life in the 1900s newspapers, and today we're having Christmas in the 1950s. For a change today, we're not reading a newspaper, we're reading a magazine. Life magazine from December 27th, 1954. Safe in the snow, driving to work, Cleveland press photographer George Grant spotted a utility pole which had been knocked over by a skidding car and was blocking the rails before an onrushing train. Grant shot off flashbulbs to warn the motorman of his danger. The train stopped safely. Through the windshield, Grant photographed the skidded car left and scene of his triumph. Shorn Ram. After his final pro football game, Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch of the Los Angeles Rams was mobbed by his fanatic fans and clawed bare of everything but shorts and ankle bandages.
I took a ride the other night with little Miss Lucy Brown. Well, we went to all the honky-tonks, Dad, we really did this town. She was 5'2" and eyes of blue and as pretty as a queen. I didn't know that her pop was a city cop and she was just 15. Good morning, Judge. Why do you look so mean, son? Mr. Judge, you know it can't be me. Yes, it's been some trouble, but I'm pleading not guilty. There's got to have been somebody else, Mr. Judge, you know it wasn't me. My wife and I were separated just the other day, and the last thing that she said to me is, brother, you gonna pay. You gonna pay me every week, and I trust you will not fail. I said, honey, before I'll give you 1 red cent, I'd rather rot in jail. Good morning, Judge. Why do you look so mean, son? Mr. Judge, you know it can't be me. Yes, there's been some trouble, but I'm pleading not guilty. Got to have been somebody else, Mr. Judge, you know it. Bless your heart, Judge. Tax return, I thought I'd save some dough. Well, I cheated just a little bit. I knew they'd never know. Well, I got some money back this year just like I always do. Man, they're gonna have to get up early to catch this boy with that internal revenue. Good morning, Judge. Why do you look so mean? And Mr. Judge, you know it can't be me. Yes, there's been some trouble, but I'm pleading not guilty. It's got to have been somebody else, Mr. Judge, you know it wasn't me. Good morning. Good morning.
I don't know about you, but I'm a fan of silly songs. And in the 1950s, Spike Jones and his City Slickers had the silliest. So, if you stay tuned to the end of this video, you'll see Spike Jones and the City Slickers in action. But first, here's a little clip of their show in the 50s.
me riled because I just found out what's driving me wild. I've lived in a saddle 30 years or more, but I ain't never had it on a horse before. Gosh, wow, Bill, I can't believe my eyes. I never saw muscles quite this size. Well, don't let it throw you. I'm a little overdressed, but wait till you get a load of the hair on my chest. Now, wait a minute, I got it here someplace. Bill, this town needs a man like you.
They say that you're tough. Is it really true?
Well, I'll tell you, boys, I never run from a fight and I sleep on a bed of cactus at night. I'm an ornery cuss and I'm so full of lead, when a rattlesnake bites me, he drops down dead. Chewing on bullets is my daily routine. See what I mean?
Wonderment. Nathaniel Welch, 7 months old and wide-eyed at the approach of his first Christmas, watched the pungent, new-cut balsam mounted in the living room of his Stowe, Vermont home. Then he sat up to nibble a piece of tinsel and explore the delectable wonders of the season. Remember when people were not scared of tinsel? In 1955, the Campbell tomato. It is the tomato flavor America knows best. The bright red juice, the glowing soup, the ketchup on the hamburger. It's the sauce on the spaghetti and the beans. Campbell's plant scientists and growers have never stopped trying to make it better, in line with our creed. To make the best, begin with the best, then cook with extra care. The year was 1710. In England, the tomato had become a sort of all-around wonder drug of the time. Its cooling nature was said to be grateful to the stomach, would soothe the eyes, heal all manner of wounds, prevent fits, and suppress vapors. In 1820, many thought tomatoes poisonous. Robert Gibbon Johnson made himself famous by eating a whole basket of them on the courthouse steps of Salem, New Jersey. Many in the crowd went home to sample, cautiously, a love apple.
Nothing melts away the cold like a delicious hot bowl of Campbell soup. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Campbell's makes everything.
Washing cars. Students gave customers choice of paying a pound of pennies, $1.42, or a car's length line of pennies, $2 above. Now showing in theaters, the wonderful story of 3 sailors on leave, 3 girls in love, and 5 little orphans in trouble. So this is Paris, color by Technicolor, starring Tony Curtis and Gloria DeHaven.
Gloria, here's the way you drink your beer. Gloria, here's the way you drink your beer.
A glass for you, a glass for me, a glass for all our company.
Gloria, here's the way you wanna drink your beer. the way you drink your beer. Glug, 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 Gloria. Here's the way you drink your beer.
A toast for you, a toast for me, a toast for all our company.
Glug, 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 Gloria. Here's the way you wanna drink your beer. Glug, 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 Gloria. Here's the way you drink your beer. Glug, 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 Gloria. Here's the way you drink your beer.
Here's luck to you, here's luck to me.
Let's go, yeah!
For everybody.
Glug, 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 Gloria. Here's the way you wanna drink your beer.
Believe thee, George. Easygoing George Gobel moseys up to the lead in TV comedy. On his opening show, Gobel delivered a characteristically left-handed definition of his comedy. Now, it's not the greatest show in the world. I mean, it's not hilarious. Jocular is humor. Well, it might just keep you from getting sullen.
It's not that I don't wear the pants in my family, because I do. It's just that Alice wears the pockets. But you know, even with the little money you have today, you still need expert financial advice, and someone told me I ought to go to the brokerage house of Merrill, Lynch, Pierce, Fenner, and Bean. But I decided against that right away. I figured I don't care to discuss my personal financial problems in a room full of people. I mean, the personal angle is very important. After all, you don't choose an investment counselor like you choose your wife, you know. You gotta be careful. So Alice finally sent me to one of her acquaintances who was in the business. Actually, he was more than an acquaintance. He was a near relative. Or no, what I mean is he was an old boyfriend who nearly married her. You might say he was my boyfriend-in-law. One thing you can be sure of, he was a lot smarter than me. You know, you can figure that out right away. And, he almost, and here but...
The television set was the most popular Christmas gift in the 50s. It was a decade of famous comedians. Here's my gift to you, a few clips of some of my favorite comedy shows from the 1950s.
Same.
No, there has been a slight change. I now have Bob Crosby with
Bob
me.
Crosby.
Yes.
I'll make that change. Do you still live at 366 North Camden Drive?
Yes.
No change. Are you still on radio for Lucky Strike?
Oh, yes, same sponsor.
No change. And I see that Rochester's still your butler.
Oh, yes, Rochester's been with me for 14 years. And I might add, Miss Bronson, that he's more than a butler. He's been my trustworthy friend and a genial companion. And also, at many occasions, a personal confidant.
14 years. Now, about his salary.
No change.
On a Bauerhof in Bavaria. They had the finest and most beautiful town clock in all of Europe. It was comforting for the townspeople to come and watch the great clock strike the hour with such perfection. Trouble with the great clock of Bowerhoff? Impossible. The clock was still not perfect. It needed a new mainspring.
No bad taste. It's a nice, smooth drink. Pour a little in your glass and drink it right down. But be sure and ask for Guzzler's gin. A nice, smooth drink.
Tough luck, old man. Too bad. Gee.
I'm sorry, Harold.
You pick him?
Yes.
Oh, how nearsighted can you be?
Oh, cheer up, Buster. You'll find somebody. Try the Lonely Hearts Club, eh?
No. Lala's the only girl in the world for me.
Say, you've got a basket there now. If you just had your magic flute, you'd be in business.
Well, it just so happens.
Ah, that's my gallant little man. He's always thinking.
Jane Russell. Oh, wing ding.
Ladies?
Hey, wait a minute. What are you going to do with two girls?
That's my problem.
Hey! Hey, come back! Wait for me!
Boink. 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 Boink.